Happy Monday, everyone. From my office in the trees where I didn't do anything. My amazing husband finally, I finally asked for help, and he sat down and helped me to fix my headset and my microphone, which I have not used in years. And it's been sitting on my desk. I used to use it years ago when I first started my podcast, FYI, Alaska Tracy podcast. You can find it on Spotify or on iTunes. And then I don't know what happened. I moved my office back into this amazing office that we had built for me, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it figured out. So here we are live. I can see one person, but I can't see who you are. And I'm new to YouTube live. So if you comment, will I see that? I don't know if I will or not, but I do see that there's one person joining. So I say hello from Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, my office in the trees. I would love to know who's joining. All I can see is a little one person, and I don't even know how to, let's see. Welcome to live chat. It looks like I have my live chat participants. I see one participant. Welcome to live chat. Say something. I think you can chat. Anyways, I'll figure this out. What happened was, I don't know how to do that. What happened was I have a membership. It's called Visions to Profits. It's a women's membership community, and we are in year 2. You can find that on my website if you're interested, alaskatracy.com. And one of my members said, "Hey, you would be amazing on Patreon." I'm like, Patreon? What the heck's Patreon? I'd never been on Patreon before. So I created a Patreon account, and then I started doing some YouTube videos, which I've been doing, as you can see, for years. I don't have a lot of traction because haven't spent a lot of time over here. So I thought, hey, what the heck? I'm going to give it a go. And now I see 2 of you joining. How can I see who is joining on my live YouTube? I'm going to click around. So if I lose you, I apologize. I'm going to click this button. I don't know what that does or what that button does, and feedback and stream. What does that one do? Oh, I can share that I'm live. Okay, I know how to do that. I can see. Hold on. Oh, I'm on my live chat, but I don't know who's joining in. So I thank you for joining in, and I promise I'll figure this out. Hopefully, participants, pop-up chat. Oh, there's the pop-out. Interesting. Restore chat. Who knows? So I have been going, we're freezing. I have been going live on Mondays from my greenhouse, and I've been talking about this amazing book, The 4 Agreements, which it's backwards on the screen. And I just love it. And, I've got a whole pile of books up on my bookshelf, and I try to grab a book a week and skim through it and see if there's any topics of interest. And I've talked about all the agreements, except for the 4th. We were on the 4th one this Monday. The first agreement, be impeccable with your word. I love that one. The second, don't take anything personally. That one I have a hard time with, and I'm practicing not taking anything personally. The third one, don't make assumptions. Has anybody out there ever thought that they knew what their spouse or their partner or their friend or their parent was thinking at all times? Don't make assumptions. And then the 4th agreement, always do your best. Always do your best. And the 4th agreement, always do your best. I'm just going to read a little bit of this. There's just one more agreement, but it's the one that allows the other three to become deeply ingrained habits. The fourth agreement is about the action of the first three. Always do your best. Under any circumstance, always do your best. No more and no less. But keep in mind that your best is never going to be the same from one moment to the next. Everything is alive and changing all the time. So your best will sometimes be high quality, and the other times it will not be as good. When you wake up refreshed and energized in the morning, your best will be better than when you are tired at night. Your best will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick, or sober as opposed to drunk. Your best will depend on whether you're feeling wonderful and happy, or angry, upset, or jealous. I love that. Always do your best. And then I always read the last paragraph. And this Four Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz. I think it's quite an older book and it still applies. I was just going to see when it was copywritten. I'll look at it later. So then I skip to the end and it says, do not be concerned about the future. Keep your attention on today and stay in the present moment. Just live one day at a time. Always do your best to keep these agreements, and soon it will be easy for you. Today is the beginning of a new dream. Oh, I love this book. It's so applicable. And I just looked on the back and there is a quote from Wayne Dyer. He says, an inspiring book with so many great lessons. And I'm reading one of Wayne Dyer's books now also. So just a really good book, wisdom, filled with lots of wisdom. And I wonder who out there has read it and how you apply the Four Agreements to your life. I would love to know. Today, I apply them to my life. I was a little agitated earlier for no apparent reason at all. And I was driving down the hill, taking my friend right there to the dog park to let her run around. And for me, I had to click the reset button. And what that looks like for me is having a little conversation with God and surrendering all of it to, I say God, my higher power, the universe, whatever you choose to believe in, a source outside of yourself. And so I have to remind myself on a daily basis that I am not in control and that I can surrender everything to the higher power, my higher power that loves me unconditionally. So that's what I did. And guess what? Things look different on a rainy Monday here in Anchorage, Alaska. So that's how I apply the Four Agreements to my life, and realizing that I am not perfect, that life is not perfect, that people are not perfect. And if I'm gentle with myself and add grace into my life, I have a much better chance of being kind and loving to others. So that's my little wisdom tip for the day. I hope you're well wherever you're joining in from. I thank you for joining and for going with me while I try to figure out YouTube's live. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day from Monday at the greenhouse. P.S. AlaskaTracy.com. All sorts of good stuff on there. New podcast episodes, which are really enlightening from amazing people, providing tips and tools on inspiration and business, as well as growth. Also, Visions to Profits Women's membership community is open for enrollment now. And if you're looking for an inexpensive way to connect with me on a regular basis, Patreon, Alaska Tracy on Patreon for $5 a month. You get all sorts of goodness sent to you. So all sorts of ways to get to know me and me to get to know you. And I thank you. Happy Monday. Bye.